And one of these organizations even offered me $18,000 to build them an application.
Hey guys, it's Ajad. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Alright, so we gotta be honest here. Regardless of who you are, whether you're old or young, you want to make money. I mean, everyone loves money, right? Especially computer science students. I mean, typically at the end of our degree, we're promised some high-paying jobs with extensive perks and benefits, free food, free massages, free traveling, free a whole bunch of things. But we don't want to wait till after we graduate to make money. We want to make money right now. We want some side hustles to generate some juicy income so that we can be rich right now. So in this video, this is exactly what I'm going to be tackling. I'm going to be sharing my own experiences, anecdotal experiences of how I was able to generate these sources of income and how you guys can replicate that for yourselves. And so with that being said, let's get started right away. Alright, so first things first is freelancing. Now wait a little bit. I might have actually lied. I actually don't have experience being a freelancer, but I do know someone who does. One of my friends, his name is Nick. Wait till you guys hear how much money he's been making as a freelancer. And so with that being said, let me hand off the camera to him.
Hi, I'm Nick, and let's talk about how you can make money freelancing in 2 easy steps. First, you have to identify what skill sets do you already have that would be desirable to companies. In my case, I've experienced programming in JavaScript and using Amazon Web Services. Remember, you can market any skill sets that you already have. Next, identify connections that you already have to organizations, companies, and individuals, and then show them how you can use your skill set to help them reach their goals. When COVID hit, I reached out to all my past band directors and marching instructors to talk to them about how they could take their in-person curriculum online. And one of these organizations even offered me $18,000 to build them an application. Don't be afraid to reach out to any past managers you've had during internships to see if they'd be willing to take you on as a freelance contractor. That's exactly what I did, and now I've been freelancing as a contractor for a company that I used to intern at called Mesmer, where I make YouTube videos showing you how to make your mobile applications more accessible to individuals with disabilities. Hi, I'm Nick, and today we're going to show you how to resolve Android WCAG on focus keyboard trap error suggestion violation. If you're a developer looking to improve the accessibility of your mobile applications, head on over to the Mesmer YouTube channel and drop a subscribe so you never miss a video. One awesome part about freelancing is the more you freelance, the more you can charge. When I started freelancing, I could only charge around $30 an hour because I was still developing my skill sets and the technologies I was using. But now, with those same technologies, I can make upwards of $50, $75, and even $100 an hour doing the same projects in just less time. And the best part about freelancing is my partner in crime.
Alright, so the next thing that I have is content creation, and what I mean by this is literally just making content, whether that's making videos, posts, or like courses, or literally anything, and just putting it out there in the world. And there's so many different avenues like that. I mean, take me for example, I have YouTube, have done some Instagram Reels and TikToks, and in a very real sense, I'm not really doing anything too crazy. I mean, if you really look through my videos, all I'm doing is taking my lessons and experiences from my short while being a computer science student, being a software engineering intern, and sharing them with you guys in an entertaining yet educational format. And similarly, you guys can do that whether you want to do it through YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, or there's so many other avenues like Coursera, Udemy. You guys can put a course out there, and every time someone purchases that course, you guys get a small commission. Now, I want to be very frank, this is not like a get rich quick type thing. For example, I started my YouTube channel back in September last year, and only last month was I able to get monetized on YouTube. I mean, you guys have probably been seeing the ads. I mean, the revenue that you get at the beginning is very low. Few cents, maybe a few dollars a day, but over time it grows, and that's really about it. A lot of people, the reason that they don't start something like a YouTube channel, for example, they think that there's way too much competition. Like, if they're gonna make a video on a certain topic, there are gonna be so many other videos on that said topic out there already on YouTube, and so why should they put their effort if no one's gonna watch the videos? But that isn't necessarily true. The thing is, when it comes to YouTube, there's always demand for new topics as well as personalized topics. Now, what I mean by that is their demand for new topics in terms of topics that are more recent to like 2021 rather than 2019 or 2020, and also personalized topics. So for example, instead of discussing how to generally get like a software engineering internship, talk about how you were able to get a software engineering internship at company X. There's a demand for finding out exactly how people have done certain things rather than just trying to find the general format to getting something. And so if you're able to actually generate quality content with personalized topics, I think you guys should be successful in really whatever content creation you guys try out for. All right, so the next topic that I have for you guys is teaching assistants. These teaching assistants are really just people who have taken the course before, former students, and have done really well and obviously applied and got hired into the positions. And so in terms of money, typically these teaching assistantships don't really pay that much. It's typically anywhere around the $8, $9, $10-ish range. I mean, the more experience you have, the higher the money you get. But the thing is, the true benefit of becoming a teaching assistant really is during your master's or like graduate level coursework, and that if you're a teaching assistant or a research assistant, for example, you're actually given a tuition waiver, at least at Georgia Tech, and I'm pretty sure at other universities as well. Like, for example, I'm currently being processed to become a teaching assistant for one of the master's courses I've already taken, and hopefully, if that falls through, I won't have to pay anything for tuition. I get a stipend for housing. All I have to pay for is food. And coming from an out-of-state student, that comes to about a savings of nearly like $34,000 through the 2 semesters I'm a master's student, which is just phenomenal. I mean, I guess you're not really like getting paid, but if you really think about it, the money that you would have spent, you kind of get back. So you can spend that $34,000 buying like a new car. I mean, maybe not that car, but probably this car. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to talk about is investing in yourself and learning a skill. This isn't any form of like direct payments. Like, just because you learn a new skill doesn't mean you'll automatically get like a direct deposit to your bank. That's not really how it works. Really, what I mean by this is by learning a new skill, like for example, R or AWS or Azure or different things like that, you can, for one part, increase your hireability as well as increase your salary. Like for example, just coming out of college, becoming a simple app developer, knowing like basic Swift can get you a median salary of around like the $86,000 to $90,000 range. But by contrast, if you know, for example, like a statistical programming language like R, for example, your median salary now becomes nearly $160,000. Or if you know cloud computing as just a general software engineer, that can translate into nearly like a $30,000 worth of a salary difference had you not known that skill. And so that's really the essence of it. Learning a new skill, like going on a course like Udemy or Udacity, learning it on your own and actually putting it into practice and actually adding it to your resume and bringing it onto the job. That's really what I mean by investing in yourself. And really, as a college student, this is the best time to invest in yourself. Learn all that you can at this moment and then really cash out later on. It's literally like investing into a stock, waiting for it to rise up, and then cashing out. But the thing is, the difference is stock, for example, is volatile, but you, for example, are only like really like a linear or exponential path in terms of your growth. Like you learn a new skill, your hireability, your salary will definitely go up. It definitely will not go down at the minimum, just to be clear. And also, just to put this out there, this does not have to be a technical skill. Like there's so many different things that you guys can learn out there, video production, editing, different things like that that can eventually help you out with different forms of side hustle, like for example, creating content. There are many skills out there. You just have to figure out the one that you're most passionate towards and that you think will have the highest return on investment, because at the end of the day, you are investing in yourself and you are gonna hopefully make a lot of money doing so. Well, that's about all I have for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And lastly, just as always, for more content, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video.